of Cuban boxers competing today in the semi-finals was broken when Damian Arce failed to beat Oscar Calazzo. So from 7 boxers so far taking to the ring in the semi-finals, 6 have gone through to fight for gold. Alexy de la Cruz beat Giancarlos Paquito from Ecuador in his previous round by unanimous decision. And Caballero beat the Colombian David Avila Segura in his first fight.
Red corner from the Dominican Republic.
Presentamos al boxeador en la esquina roja, representando a República Dominicana, Alexy de la Cruz.
In the blue corner from Cuba.
Presentamos ahora al boxeador en la esquina azul, representando a Cuba, Osvel CABALLERO.
Referee from Trinidad and Tobago, James Beckles. Semi-finals of the men's bantamweight division, pitting for a place in the gold medal bout from Cuba, Osvel Caballero in the blue, and from the Dominican Republic, Alexy de la Cruz in the red. Another Cuban, another one of the cohort here in Lima with World Series boxing experience for the Cuba Domadores. Made his debut in the competition against Kazakhstan last year. Conceding the dimensions between the two is the Cuban. You can see from your screen that Alexy de la Cruz has the extra range. Caballero choosing to do his best to negate that range. Keep up the pressure. And at least in these early stages, push the fighter from the Dominican Republic around. Be fast there to avoid the counter-attacking punch swinging in from the right of de la Cruz. Constantly moving picture is de la Cruz. Not just range, but speed with the way he uses the jab from de la Cruz. A warning for the boxers not to punch below the waist. That's why the boxers have those white ribbons around the waist so that the referee can easily identify whether a punch has been thrown below the waist or not. Got to be from the chest and upwards on the front as well. Now for the first exchanges from tight. Both boxers landing blows. End of the first. The sounding out process conducted. A chance to reset.
Además, tendrá el honor de participar en estos Panamericanos, aportando 370.000 bonos de carbono. Esto será un ejemplo para la humanidad, para el Perú, de lo que tiene que ser la lucha mundial contra el calentamiento global.
Round two. Osvel Caballero from Cuba takes up the middle position in the blue. And the Dominican Republic's Alexy de la Cruz, a rangier fighter, in the red. Chance to make it through to the men's bantamweight final up for grabs. For the boxer in blue, Caballero, Pan-American Games just hold such an emotional attachment for Cuban boxing. And in this division, greats of the likes of Orlando Martinez. Well, he's lifted gold in this competition back in 1975 in Mexico City. That was 3 years after taking a gold medal at the Olympics. So many famous names have come through the ranks in the Pan American Games, and Cuba, by far and away the most storied nation in the boxing ever since the Pan American Games was introduced in 1951. Continental contest, bringing out the best in the Cubans. Caballero here, facing a fighter from the Dominican Republic who's proving to be a very difficult boxer to assess. Now he gets a little closer and can start rattling off punches. Caballero one to the head. It's good grace under fire from de la Cruz, and he gets a shot away, rocking Caballero back. Caballero keeps coming. 6 out of 7 Cuban boxers who have taken to the ring today have gone through to the gold medal fight. Seconds remaining in the second. See the wide-legged stance of de la Cruz in the red. He has such a reach on him, and Caballero has got through that. He's got in close during this round. He's got to stay wary of it, though. Final round in the semi-final between Osvel Caballero from Cuba and Alexy de la Cruz from the Dominican Republic. De la Cruz in the red, Caballero in the blue. The boxer from the Dominican Republic fighting out of the southpaw stance. Always represents a tricky proposition for an orthodox stance boxer, such as Caballero. He's taken his time to work out his opponent in the red, has the Cuban in blue. And De La Cruz goes down. He'll be given the counts. Caballero will be feeling more confident after that, but could well have just been a slip. It's just a little bit out of shot when that came through. Certainly it was under pressure from Caballero. That much is most certainly true. What will be the reaction? Will De La Cruz feel he needs to chase the fight because of the count? Bouncing around. In close, and Caballero breaks free to then dispatch more punches. De La Cruz goes with the right and left, and then from in close tries to go for the body. Big punches landing from the Cuban. Caballero moving quicker, unrelenting, and to the body, up to the head. Resistance and resilience from De La Cruz in red. But he's being hunted here. Good slip from De La Cruz. 20 seconds remaining. Caballero looking to end strongly. De La Cruz, who's now on the back foot again after a period where he started launching attacks himself. Caballero's happy. He feels he's done enough. It wasn't clear, perhaps this angle. He was on the canvas. It was from punches. Well, Caballero, after that, lifted his fighting game. Who has taken the victory?
Bantamweight final, the winner on points.
Atención, el segundo finalista en la categoría gallos, 56 kilogramos.
In the blue corner from Cuba,
Osvel Caballero will go through to the gold medal bout and fight against Duke Reagan from the USA. It was tight over the first two rounds. Caballero put his man on the canvas momentarily. The count was given. Alexy de la Cruz, the tricky opponent to break down. Caballero, in the end, did just that. So the 7th Cuban boxer through to a gold medal bout. They are having a super boxing tournament, these Cubans. A lot to celebrate.
Our next bout is the first 64-kilogram light welterweight semifinal.
Pasamos ahora a la primera semifinal.